So I've been developing on Roblox for a little bit, tinkering around, making some stuff. One of these games I made was a hotel. But I sat here in this game. I couldn't help but feel a sense of emptiness. All that coding, I never even felt like this game had any real meaning to my life, or what I am. But Skibbity Toilet? And dogs called Gmail? Yeah, that seems so much better. So today I decided I would make a brainrot obby. I started the obby off by deleting everything in the original template. I then got to work on the starting part of the brainrot section. I decided that my obby was gonna start kind of brainrot, but then get progressively more dead as time went on. Or whatever I felt, I don't know. So what I think I'll do here is I've got my Costco entrance. I'm gonna put the Costco guys over here, and then to get into the actual obby you have to talk to them, and then I don't know, they'll ask you what you want from this menu. Yeah.
2 hours later.
So I've done a bit of work since then. As you can see here, now we have the Costco guy, and yeah, we have a currency called Snap Bucks, and I think what I want to add is I want to add a door here, which you can only get by buying a cookie, which costs money, and then after you get a cookie, you can go through this door, which unlocks the rest of the obby. How you get money, you may ask? Well, if I just play the game. Yeah, and that gives you $5. So, oh, and you can talk to him and he plays this sound. Alright, I think this is going pretty well. I'm gonna just continue. I can't put my finger on it, but I don't think this guy's face looks correct. I mean, he doesn't really look like the real Costco guy. I think I think I have an idea though. And oh my god. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Hi, this is just me from the future. So apparently this face was not perfect. It actually got me a warning from Roblox because I was putting my identity online, even though it was an image of a literal TikTok celebrity with 2.5 million followers. So, for now, all I'll be using is this face I drew on MS Paint. Anyway, back on topic. After this slight mishap, I finished the main lobby, added some extra touches, and now everything was working as intended. It was now time to create the new first stages.
Stage 1, Nye and Cat.
My building isn't the best, so I decided I would keep this stage as simple as possible. I started by blasting every wall with disgusting neon pink, then built the layout for the obby. Jumps, strafes, those annoying little wraparounds, everything. Along the way, I made sure to coat all of the walls with excessive amounts of Nye and Cat. Then, I worked on the minigame at the end of the stage. The minigame's goal was to collect the 4 hidden Nye and Cats in order to progress. Coding it was pretty easy, and in the end, it looked like this. Even after all of this, I still thought that the level was missing something. Still think there's something missing about this section of the obby. But I think I have an idea. Okay, now time to test it. Oh my, it's perfect.
Stage 2, Skibbity Toilet.
I don't think the next few stages require much commentary, but it basically just made more obstacles, harder stuff, and much more brain rot. Yeah. In no time, I had stage 2 done, stage 3 done, and stage 4 done. Yay! Woohoo! A big round of applause for me, please. Now the only thing that's left is to test the game. Alright, we're loading in. Whoa, look! It's an intro for the obby! Alright, we're just gonna play start. And we're inside the main lobby. I guess before I can talk to this guy, I have to obviously get my money up, so yeah, this is gonna take a bit. And now we have enough money. Now let's see. Look at this beautiful man. I'm gonna buy a chicken bake from him. What? What's this? A model that's rotating around in the shop? Why? Don't mind if I do for 50 bucks. Now I got my chicken bake and look, I can go to Nineland now. Alright, it's time to go. 3, 2, 1. Holy shit. Why is the transition so much more dramatic here? This part is so much harder than I remember. But yeah, this section is pretty easy. Oh my goodness. I think what's contributing to my disorientation is the sheer amount of music playing in the background. But like, not again. Alright, now time for the mini quest. You can see to collect all the 4 9 cats. Oh my goodness. Well, I died, but at least I got it. Alright, I guess this is round 2. Get another one. And this one. Finally for the final one up here. Nice. Alright, bye-bye. As you can tell, the music behind this is pretty standard for Skibbity Toilet. And to get past this, you gotta walk on this guy's head. I guess that's pretty cool, you know? That's use of level design. Can you believe that? Anyway, yep. And now, look at this cool part. Look, I can jump inside the toilet. Hold up. 3, 2, 1. So usually you'd have to do it this way, but I kind of intentionally made it so you can just jump over here. Yeah. I still can't believe how unintentionally hard this obby is. Like, you see these jumps? I thought that'd be easy to cross, but it's surprisingly hard to like balance on those beams. Yeah, especially when there's this guy in the background, like it distracting you from the main task. And I can't seem to get myself. Okay, there you go. Alright, nice, I beat the stage, and now it's time to get to the new one. This stage is pretty quickly made, but as you can see, this is I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, these the move in a straight line, and you just gotta try to make sure that you don't cross their paths, otherwise you die like this. But anyway, this section is pretty easy if you know how to time your your movements right, like over here. Or alternatively, you can just put your back up against the wall like this to avoid it. But for this one, you're gonna make sure you know when it crosses here, and then when it does, you jump. This one's arguably harder because there's a death path on the bottom of it, so just gotta be careful to make sure that your timing is done right, like right now, and jump over it. At the end, after passing this little guy, you can go to the final stage, which is actually a museum of all of the brain rot that could fit inside here. Obviously, some of these things are yeah, whatever. Some of these things are not very great, but I mean, that's all I could find in the Roblox decal library. And if you've ever looked at the Roblox decal library, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I mean, a cool feature I added is that you can donate to this museum. I mean, it doesn't do anything, but it feels nice donating to this museum that I created. It takes your Snapbucks away, and if you ever want to get any more, all you have to do is call Skibbity Toilet over here like you did at the start. But anyway, I'll just let you enjoy this platform up. Oh, I already fell. Yeah, I mean, looks pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Oh, I just fell again. feel like this is a fitting way to, you know, end your 3 minutes of gameplay you've had so far with all of the brain rot your mind can process. After you finish these jumps, there's some of these cool stuff, and then you obviously have to finish this little jump, which is the hardest part, I guess. And then after that, you're done. That's about it, I guess. I mean, if you wanted to, you can call the Skibbity Toilets a bit more for some more cash, but you can't do anything with it other than flexing it in your leader stats. But you know what? The game is in the description, so if you want to play it, you can have a try, I guess. Not that you would want to, but it's there. Anyway, I hope you enjoy, and make sure to... What's that? On the wall? Yeah, that's right, you should subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. Yeah.